What's going on? This is Julian from X Level. This is day 2 of E3. Today, I think today I know we have the Microsoft press conference, and we also have the Bethesda press conference, I believe, after that. Now, today, there's been a lot of predictions about the Scorpio price, but it looks like there may have been a leak of that price, and so with the decrease in the price of the Xbox One S, it is now $200 or $199. I'm not sure how long that's going to be, but with that decrease, a lot of people were kind of confident that the Xbox Scorpio, whatever that name will be, was going to be $399, but there has been a recent leak, and surprisingly, it was by Jeff Keighley. I did not think that he would be the one leaking any information, with him working so close with E3. But we're about 4 hours away from the press conference, so I guess we'll see what happens. I'm excited. They have announced that the Microsoft press conference is more than 90 minutes long, so could be pushing 2 hours. They're going to need a lot of content to fill that time. So let me switch to this way. So I don't know. I'll be interested to see what they have. Hopefully, it's filled with games. That's what everyone is looking for, especially if the price of the Scorpio is $499. They're really going to have to show some new games, new IPs, maybe some refreshes. But like I said, 90 minutes. That's more than 90 minutes. That's going to be crazy. And we will see that game, the new IP from is it BioWare? Yeah, BioWare on the Xbox stage. So that should be interesting. I'm going to run a few errands, and I'll talk to you all later. So what's going on? This is Julian, back after the Xbox press conference. I'm currently waiting at the airport for my fiance to arrive, so I decided to take a few minutes to talk about the Xbox press conference. So first things first, the new Xbox One X looks just like the One S, but in a black color and smaller. That's really impressive considering all the power that's inside of that. That makes it, I think, smaller than the PS4 Pro with a good deal more power. With that out the way, I just want to talk about games. So right out the gate, Phil Spencer talked about the fact that they were going to show 44 games, 22 of those being console exclusives to Xbox One. And I really think that they diversified their library. In my opinion, that was kind of an issue with the Xbox brand. They had a lot of the same. We saw a lot of new things, a lot of indie things. I don't have my list on me, but we have a new platformer. I think it's Fox's Furry Tail, or Furry Fox's Tail, I can't remember, but we have that platformer, kind of geared towards the kids, but I mean, it's a platformer, anyone can play that. That looks pretty cool. BioWare showed Anthem on the Xbox stage, which looked amazing. One thing I'm a little bit disappointed about, Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2 are spring 2018 releases, but as long as the games are good, go ahead, put those off for this holiday. The Xbox One X is going to launch with both the new Forza game, which looked amazing. I can't wait to get down to LA and see all of this in person, and Crackdown. So we only saw like a campaign trailer. It looks like there's going to be 4-player co-op. A lot of people were worried because we didn't see a lot of the destruction that we saw in the past, but some people from the company have tweeted out and said, hey, that was just a what was it, like a campaign premiere. The multiplayer will show a lot more of that destruction. I'm assuming that it's still using a lot of that cloud power that Microsoft was talking about. A lot of good indie games, and I like that they had those indie games on stage without calling them indie games, along with these really big titles. We saw a few games that are going to appeal to a lot of those gamers that are familiar with or more comfortable with the Sony side of things. We saw some things from Japan. I think it was called Black Dust. Like I said, I don't have my list in front of me. And one thing I will say is that they may not have done what they needed to do to convince anyone outside of someone who was already thinking about it. They haven't convinced those people to get an Xbox One X. But I don't think they're worried about that. They just want to invite more people in to the family. And now with the Xbox One S being $250, I think this is a great place for a lot of people to start. And for some, this may be one of the biggest announcements that they made, but original Xbox backwards compatibility. They didn't give too much information about it, but I'm really excited to see more information about that. But I'm just going to keep it short for right now. I get down to LA early morning tomorrow. I'm going to try to make it over to EA Play, maybe the PC Gaming Show before that. But hey, just stay tuned. I'm going to have coverage all throughout the week, and thanks for watching.